I get it. Honestly, I get it. 84, no. 52 though, I get it.
I'm reading about art and money
How
laundering.
does art money laundering work? Hello, what are you doing? What else you get? Like you build an art house studio and then you buy and sell art. That's for drug money.
Wait, so these are criminals? These aren't like tax evaders?
No, it's not for taxes. It's for you want your drug money to get into circulation. And so that way when they question you about like how'd you get this money, it's like I sell art. What do you mean? I sell beautiful pieces here. What else do I do? Obviously.
What do you mean, officer? Selling art?
You don't see this banana going for 100 million? This is my job. This is obviously my livelihood.
All right, okay. All right, I'm ready.
All right. Welcome back to the CMP podcast. How you guys doing? We're here for another episode.
A solo leveling.
Solo leveling. We're gonna talk about solo leveling first. We're missing. Do you have the what's the song that they play? I think is it Taps for the military?
Taps.
Like, dun, dun, dun,
Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors?
Is that what it is?
What does it mean when the military base plays taps? To indicate lights out or to be in quiet hours. So
Okay.
this is quiet hours?
It's quiet out, right?
Oh, if you are at a military funeral, taps is also played.
Boom, there you go. Taps. Yo, we lost Mace and Joey. Cue taps. Boom, boom, boom. They lost the Estro tournament. Is that what it's called? Estro? Alestro. They lost the Alestro tournament, so they're banned from the podcast for a week.
But here's the thing. What makes the sin even graver is that Mace was happy for someone else, one of his friends who
Oh my goodness.
who even outplaced him.
I
like,
almost forgot that. Not just one of them. Two.
Oh, he had two buddies.
Two buddies outplaced them.
He showcased a prize winning card, and then Moa said, "Hey, that's a pretty cool looking card." And then Mace was like, "I gotta come clean. This isn't mine."
Yeah, it's not even mine. What?
I didn't win this.
Why are you posting it then? Who cares?
I've never even seen this in person before.
I got to hold this for 2 seconds and then I had to give it right back. That's what that was. Or was that even? I don't even think that's Mace's hand in the picture. I think he took a picture of somebody else's hand. Yeah, he couldn't.
His hand.
The dude wouldn't even let him hold it. What kind of friend is that, huh, Mace?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, rest in
Alexa,
peace.
play taps.
Yeah, Alexa. Yeah. Rest. They'll be back. They'll be back. Hopefully, the ban will be over in a week, though. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be allowed to come back after that.
Alexa, play Welcome Back.
Welcome back. The other one I started listening to is Let's Say Goodbye. It's an Italian song.
Park J. Jung.
Good time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. That's what it's called. Not Let's Say Goodbye.
By Andrea Bocelli.
That song is super fire. And if you go to the comments on YouTube, you'll see people talking about a dude in a suit. And
This song was played at my son's funeral. He was 32 and his name was Martin.
Yo, hello.
Who's going to YouTube?
Why would you read
and typing that?
Why would you read that? Rest in peace to whoever's son that is.
Martin,
of course. Martin. Rest in peace to Martin. Yeah. But not that comment. What about the other comment saying, this is a great song to play Russian roulette to or whatever. You see all those, right?
The sudden urge to play Russian roulette with random Korean salesmen while listening to this masterpiece in the background.
There you go. When I was reading that, because I just came upon this song because I remember it. And while I was reading these type of comments, I was like, what the fuck? There's a ton of them. I was like, what are people talking about? And then it hit me. This song was in Squid Games. I totally forgot about that.
Squid Games.
Yeah, in Squid Games season 2.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
yeah.
Oh, so that's the you remember the scene when they're playing Russian roulette?
Yeah, I was reading it. I looked up time to say goodbye Russian roulette, and Squid Games came up.
That's nice. What dope. That's yo, Google's amazing.
Squid. Yeah.
Google's amazing. They just know. All right. Well, aside from Squid Games,
That was a crazy game, by the way.
the Russian roulette, or are you just
Yeah.
talking about the games that they were playing?
No, the Russian roulette game. They were like, "You're gonna kill yourself because you're a pussy." It's like, "No, I'm not a pussy. You're a pussy." It's like, what does? Just kill him.
No, no. That's the I love. You didn't? Did you? Hold on. Are you joking? Or are you serious right now?
I'm serious.
You're serious right now?
I'm serious.
You didn't like the because it's like, yo, we came in here with honor. First of all, you gotta factor in culture, right? Obviously, you gotta factor in culture. In
Here's
America,
the thing, I don't know Korean. I don't know Korean culture.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. In America, yes, you hand the gun to me, I'm shooting you in the head. I don't care about this Russian roulette bullshit. Like, it's over. So I'm wasting. I'm going through all the empties until I shoot you. But like they got different types of honor and shit. So when it's like, yo, it's your turn. What you gonna do? You gonna dishonor your family name? Huh? Nah, you're not gonna do that. You gonna shoot yourself in the head, cause that's what a man would do.
Why didn't he play Russian roulette with the guards then?
with the guards. Oh
Yeah, when he was playing the games.
no, I don't think
You can dishonor your family, man.
because the some of those guards aren't about honor. You know what I'm saying? Some of those guards there to make a check.
So now it's not about honor.
Nah, not everybody's about honor. Not everybody's about honor. Weren't they playing? Were they playing for money? I totally forgot why they even played Russian roulette.
They were playing for info or something. He's like, here in my. First of all, he believed him. He's like, yeah, in my pocket I got the name of the person you want to talk to.
I was like, oh, I got confused for a second. I was like, they're playing for info, but the loser shoots himself in the head. It's gonna be tough. It's tough to get the info, but okay, he had the name in his pocket. Yeah, I would have to see the name of it, and then like, all right.
Yeah, I would need confirmation before I'd risk my life.
Yeah, we'll play to lose or whatever, however that goes.
And then the cop just shows up. He's like, hey, you killed this guy?
That's
Remember
a
the
tough
fucking-
explanation.
Yeah.
That's a tough explanation.
Listen, man, we were playing Russian roulette, and I just got a little lucky, man.
Things got out of hand. What can I
What-
say?
What can I say?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think if you're in the room when somebody kills himself, I think you still go to somehow you might still go to jail.
In Korea, maybe not. They got different culture there.
You think in America you could play Russian roulette and it's cool?
In Korea, we're talking about culture, right? Like I thought that's what we were talking about.
Right. So now I'm saying in America, do you think you can play Russian roulette and it's all good? You, me, Mason,
No, I don't
Joey in a room,
No, I don't think
spinning a revolver.
I don't think it's all good. But then, if they accuse me, I'm playing Russian roulette with the cop.
So you're trying to.
I'm doubling down.
Oh, okay. You're doing what I did earlier. You're chasing the bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Oh, I lost at 162. Let me go up to 165.
Let's get a 165. Sometimes hey, what are you gonna do?
Not
with
even
166?
162.5, by the way, guys. 162 raw. He got hoed.
Look, I can't believe that. What the game end at? Let me just take a look. I'll just take a look at my
Probably like 166.
disappointment. Nah, I think it ended at like 165 or something like that. I mean, no, 168, 167, 168.
There's
They have
10
like
seconds
5
left.
seconds left. Let's see.
For those of you
basically-
that don't know, we're talking about the basketball game between the Oregon Fighting Ducks and the Arizona Wildcats. By the way, how is that guy Caleb Love still playing basketball in college?
Oh my gosh, it ended at 170. I'm so upset.
Caleb Love is the same age. Who's the guy on the Pistons? Cade Cunningham.
Kay Cunningham, sure. I
They're
know
the
who
same
Kay
age.
Cunningham is. Who's the other person you
And I
said?
got Caleb Love.
Was he playing in that Oregon game?
Yeah, he was on Arizona.
Oh, he was one of the grown men.
He wasn't even. He's not even a grown man. I mean, he is. He's 23. I mean, 23 is not that. He's not a grown
Oh
man.
no, that's still.
He used to play. He used to play for North Carolina. He won a championship for North Carolina, I think.
Wait, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23?
23.
Now hold on. How long are you allowed to play?
That's what I was saying,
now,
man.
now hold on here. This guy's been playing forever.
Hey, man. There's no rules that say a dog can't play basketball.
This guy's been playing. This guy's played enough college basketball for a toddler to start preschool. He's played enough college basketball for a child to start preschool.
That is what it is, man.
That's pretty crazy. Like the preschooler is almost ready for first grade. That's how long he's been playing college basketball.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
He's gonna play another year.
It only took one episode for Sung Jinwoo to take down an ant.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of another Korean game,
Yeah, the ant versus the aura farmer.
yeah, solo leveling.
You know what's crazy? I think I'm the first person to say this, but this kind of reminds me of the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter.
Wow.
I think I might be the first one.
Yeah, you might be the first person to say that. I was
Think
thinking
about
this
it.
seems more like Dragon Ball Z, the Cell arc.
Oh, that Cell arc, I could see that.
Yeah, I was saying actually that if this was Dragon Ball Z, they probably would have extended it out to like the fight out the whole season.
I think it might have even lasted multiple seasons.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. It probably would have been like 90 episodes this whole fight.
Yeah. The abridged version, 90 episodes.
Well, I enjoy the screaming. I don't know about you. It really gets me. You know what I'm saying?
When I was a kid, I enjoyed it, but now I don't care for it. I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z. After Cell.
You didn't watch the Majin Buu era?
No, I didn't watch much of it.
That sounds like a lie. How do you not watch Majin? How do you not watch the Majin Buu saga?
It's a little bit of a childhood regret that I didn't watch the Majin Buu era.
You know it's not
But-
over, right? It's still like out there.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm. Here's the thing. I'm over Dragon Ball though. Like I'm over it.
So you didn't watch any of Super either.
Never seen any bit of Super.
Wow, you're missing out.
I know they got aliens blowing up planets now though.
Aliens blowing up. They always had that.
Oh,
You, you know that's
they blowing up.
that was
they blowing
Frieza's
up
whole
galaxies.
thing. You remember that, right?
They're blowing up. I meant to say they're blowing up galaxies now. Galaxies.
Oh, okay. Well, power.
No. I
scaling.
meant they're blowing up universes now.
Power scaling. You know what I'm saying? You gotta scale up.
Come on, man. Isn't that a little bit ridiculous?
How is it
Universe?
ridiculous? It's not.
Multiverses.
It's no more ridiculous than Fast and Furious going to space or a giant
Well-
ant speaking in Korean.
Well, Giant Ant is fire, number one. And Fast and Furious in space. I stopped watching Fast and Furious after the second one.
Okay. Okay. What are you
When
saying?
you got when you got Ludacris as one of the main characters, it's a bit ludicrous.
That's what made you stop watching it? Ludicrous?
No. I'm just saying.
No, I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
I'm just saying, like.
No, I don't get that at all.
No, I'm just saying though.
What are you saying? You didn't watch Tokyo Drift?
Nope. The songs are fire though.
You literally just you are what? What do you watch? Nothing, right? That's what I said earlier though. You just watch a blank computer screen.
No. The screensaver, I didn't have that on mine. I didn't have a screensaver when I was watching Solo Leveling.
No, you definitely have that.
No,
Where's
not
that
me,
image
not me,
at?
not me.
You definitely have this image right here. This is the craziest image I've ever seen before for anime. I can't believe they put this in.
We were talking about this, and Mo was like, "How much time do you think they spent on this?" And then I was like, "You know what? That's art." and he was like, "This is not art." And then I showed him a picture of
Okay,
of
I'll
what
show. Here's the picture. Here, I'm gonna show it in half a second because
of
I didn't.
it's called Blackfire One by Barnett Newman, made in 1961,
This is
and
the
it
picture.
sold for $84.2 million in 2014.
This is low key fire though. If you think about it, do a visual search.
Blackfire. It's called Blackfire.
Oh, Blackfire. Oh, okay. Look. So look, I'm gonna zoom in so that way you guys can see what I was telling Chimpack. Look, do you see the little? You see the little imperfections all in. So initially, when you would look at it right here, let me zoom back out for half a second. So
Yep.
when you see it initially, you're like, oh, it's just two squares. It's three squares. Some might even say three rectangles. But I want you to know that every rectangle
Is a square.
is a square, but not every square is a rectangle. Okay, so boom. So now we got that out the way. You see three squares that might be rectangles, or no, that are definitely rectangles. And you're like, oh, well, it's just three rectangular squares. This is just three squares shaped as rectangles. What's the big deal here? Some people might even say it's five rectangles shaped as squares. You know what I'm saying?
1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4.
Look at the lines. Look at the lines. Look at the lines. Look at the lines.
Oh, so the whole thing is an entire rectangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the whole thing is a rectangle.
No, isn't
Okay.
there a little black line in between right here? Am I looking at this wrong?
No. The entire thing is a rectangle. So if you count the black as one rectangle, the line is one rectangle, the two whites is one rectangle, and then the whole thing is another rectangle.
So 6 rectangles.
Oh.
But that's
And
not
then
the
you
point.
then you have 7 and then 8. Okay.
I
Okay,
think.
now I see why they sold for 84.2 million.
Okay, there you go. All right, I don't even have to explain it. I'm glad you just came to the own.
But I
realization.
would there is one caveat
Oh.
to this.
What's
What
the
is
caveat?
art money laundering? Art money laundering
Oh
involves
my
the buying and
goodness.
selling of art and antiquities, often at inflated prices. Why would you sell them at inflated prices, you ask? To disguise the origins of illegally obtained funds and reintroduce them into the legitimate economy. And there it is.
This is what we saw.
80.
This we talked about this in episode 7 of Solo Leveling. Episode I think it's 6 or 7 of Solo Leveling.
What did we see?
We talked about money laundering because he had to go. He bought he got the gems from the dungeon that he did, but he couldn't just sell them outright because it looked suspicious.
He couldn't bring him into the market.
So he had to go through a legitimate operation to launder it into the market in a legal to make it look like it came to the market legally.
I'm starting to think there's some criminals working on this anime, man.
Yeah, I'm saying this. They've been talking about this, okay?
you got money laundering art in the show.
Hey,
And I wasn't gonna mention this. Actually, I'm not. I'm still not gonna mention it.
mention it. Who cares? If you
not
don't,
gonna talk
I'll
about the
just take it out
Japanese
later
guy.
anyway.
I'm not gonna talk about the Japanese guy
Oh
where
my
he
goodness!
cut off a little
Yeah, we
bit of his face.
because if you mention it, I'm gonna go crazy. So I'm just letting you know right now.
Don't go crazy. Don't go
If
crazy.
you mention, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm
Don't go
gonna
crazy.
take it too far.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
relax.
This show. All right.
This
so
was a great episode
this was a great episode.
from beginning to end. Actually, the end I was kind of pissed at the end, like that. But I'm talking about the very end.
Because it had another cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on. Did you see the RDC World sketch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
pretty-
saw, I saw another sketch. There was like 2 sketches about the same thing.
Who was the other one? I didn't see the other one.
The other one was by like he used to play Smash.
I have no clue. Is it like Caleb City?
Sylvanas.
I don't know who that is.
Let me link it.
Oh, I've seen some of this guy's.
Yeah.
So
It's the same concept.
I mean, but they're saying the same thing. Jinwoo is
Yeah.
obviously a psychopath. Like he's obviously he's deranged. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about people. He doesn't.
Except his mom's.
He cares about his mom. He appreciates her. He appreciates the cleaning she does around the house. he appreciates that. He appreciates his sister. That's comic relief sometimes when he needs it. He appreciates people. I don't think he
Dude.
cares for them.
I'm so glad we can talk about his sister without Joey and Mason the call,
Yeah,
man.
because you know they're gonna go crazy.
They're crazy.
They're
They
gonna
are
say how he's
crazy.
trying to do illicit things with his sister. I don't believe that.
They have an entire YouTube series that they watch called Sister Leveling. It's just ridiculous.
And because of them, because I say the words or they hear Google hears the words come out of my speaker, it tries to recommend it to me. No, no,
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
watching
watch
that.
that bullshit. I'm not gonna watch that bullshit. You're not gonna corrupt me. But
You
yeah,
got me messed up.
this guy's a. I mean, what is it? He's a sociopath. He doesn't really care about people. He just wants to. He just wants to look cool at the perfect moment. Because he didn't have to let. Obviously, he did not have to let everybody get their arms ripped off, smashed into rocks, the whole chest ripped open. All that didn't have to happen. As a matter of fact, the girl probably wouldn't be dying as much if he wasn't trying to look super cool,
I'll,
right?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though.
Right.
He thought he could just come in and give him a little juice, little apple juice.
Well, yeah.
You guys are all better now. But he forgot that all these Japanese people died.
He also.
He doesn't even know about all these Japanese people that died.
Well, yeah. Also, yeah. He didn't even care. He's like, he's like, oh, that's why my spirit that I placed with that Japanese dude came back to me. Oh, that makes sense. He died. Oh, okay.
Oh, I understand it now.
I understand it now. What? What? These soldiers aren't like keeping an eye out. They not. There's no communication or nothing. It's just. And then when one of them dies, there's no critical thinking of like, oh, maybe there's trouble. He's just like, oh shit. The soldier's back.
I guess
for
he was.
whatever
I
reason.
guess because he wasn't strong enough.
I guess he got bored over there. I guess he got bored. Decided to come back to me. Okay, that's cool.
It's all good. I got some apple juice for him.
Yeah, yeah. When I see him, I'll give him a sensu bean when I see him. Goto has his head ripped off.
Bro, what would be crazy is at when he's like facing the ant, he gives him his juice, like Goku.
Oh, that would have been hard when he was beating the shit right before, right after he beat the shit out of him. He was like, hey, "Get up!" He threw him a little vial of medicine.
I'm gonna let homeboy fight you now.
Oh no, he couldn't throw it to him because he can't. So he'd been like, "Open your mouth." I got open your mouth. Open your mouth.
he can't.
He can't throw it.
He can't even.
Yeah, so he's like, "Open your mouth here. I'm gonna pour it in." All right, now I'm gonna have my little bro fight you.
Here comes the airplane.
Say Just poured the potion down his throat. That would have been hard too. They'd had that would have been a Dragon Ball Z extend the whole fight out for a season type move though. I'm just.
So we're
Oh no, go ahead.
so we're thinking at the end of this episode, he's gonna revive her and kill the other dudes or something. Something crazy.
At the end of this episode, I look. My real opinion, I have no clue. I imagine it's gonna be. It's gonna be some plot armor that kicks in. He's gonna learn how to fly or something. Like the whole mutilation skill unlock at the last second.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I see what they're doing here, but that's kind of. If I was the ant, I'd be like, this is some bullshit, which I think he tried to express as well.
Bro, look at that. The scene when the ant is just looking up, man. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, he just could not believe it.
You know, way I lost to this, man. What was the title of this episode? Are you the king of humans?
I think that was the last one. I
This
don't
episode,
know.
yeah, this episode's called "Are You the King of Humans?"
Oh yeah.
The description of the episode: Jinwoo arrives at Jeju Island to save the S-rank hunters, but to do that, he'll have to face the Ant King. That's tough.
I like to. I wonder what they what the symbolism they meant behind, you know, because the Goto dude, when the ant asked him like, "Are you the king of humans?" He said yes. But Jinwoo,
Jinwoo.
even being the psychopath that he is, he still didn't say, "Yeah, I'm the king of humans."
He just said, "Oh, you can talk."
Yeah, he was like surprised that the bug could talk, which
Yeah, that's crazy.
leads to the theory of how much of a psychopath he is. He saw this monstrous thing; it was talking to him, and he still didn't want to treat it
A
uh,
human,
like
a
another
living
intelligent
being.
creature, right? Like another intelligent being or anything like that. He was just like, where's my can of raid at? Like, why is this ant talking? What's going on here?
Yeah, Jinwoo might be racist.
I just really think he's completely devoid of empathy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure the only reason he wants to save the girl right now is because he knows it'll look crazy if he doesn't. Because he
But the
could.
thing is, like all your options are gone. Like you can't, if you can't save her, you can't save her.
No,
Jekyll once said, "Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save
she
her."
wants to. Hey, she wants to be. This one wants to. Be, this one wants to be saved. This one wants to be saved. She's looking for a little help right now, and I can't help but harp on this point. But if he had arrived 20 minutes earlier, he probably could just gave her a potion.
Yeah, but he had to enjoy the view when he was on the rooftop.
I mean this guy's ridiculous. He's literally just sitting on a building, doing nothing for 30 minutes, letting the raid go on, and then just decides randomly, all right, I think it's my time to arrive. What?
Oh, you know what? He's like ESPN at tip-off. The game says it starts at 8:30, but ESPN is like, yeah, let's do tip-off at 8:45. That's Jinwoo.
See? You see? And now because of that, look at her.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, she got smashed into that rock pretty hard. That the rock crumbled. Like your
Yeah, at least
body's
she
not
won.
meant to crumble rock.
She won the fight against the Rock. I'll
That's
say
what
that.
she shouldn't have. That's how crazy that was. She should not have won the fight against the Rock. I don't
I
know,
think
but
that's all that I have to say about this episode.
this is a good episode. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fire. The ant thought he could, at his
I mean, if I
last,
was saying, I think I would be able to beat Jinwoo too.
he tried to call his army in. That didn't work out for him either.
That didn't work. That was a fire picture though.
Yeah, it's a clean image.
Nice wallpaper. They probably spent a little bit more time on that than screensaver part.
They had to pick and choose their spots
Yeah.
to actually like animate. I feel it. I feel it.
So here's the thing though, does he have blue eyes?
Jinwoo?
Yeah.
I think it goes blue because of his soul or something like that. I'm not sure.
Because in the picture when he's about to get stabbed in the eye, it's blue.
Yeah, his eyes are kind of bluey. It looks like his irises are blue. Yeah.
And my iris resides where my eyes is.
But I'm pretty sure, like, if my understanding of, like,
What they're trying to
genomaly
depict.
is correct. Genomaly? I don't think Koreans can have blue eyes. I don't believe so.
Chugong. You're talking about Chugong?
I don't know what you're saying.
The dude who wrote Solo Leveling. His name is Chugong.
I have no clue what that means. I was talking about, like, recessive and you know what I'm saying?
Talking about Darwin.
No, that's not Darwin. That's not Darwin. I don't think Darwin knew about recessive genes.
Oh, I thought that was the whole point of Darwinism.
Oh,
Well,
Dar-
not really, but like how an entire island changed.
I think it can be like it can be equated to it, but I don't think he was saying that. I think he was just making observations, and then he made a
Yeah,
theory
who
based on
did
his
the pea
observations.
plants? Who talked about the pea plant? Gregor Mendel. Talking about Gregor Mendel.
There you go. There you go. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I wasn't about to give Darwin any credit for anything. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like Darwin?
I'm pretty sure he's like a renowned racist, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah, I don't
think
mess
that's
with
like
Charles
his
Darwin.
calling point.
Oh,
I think
never
one of the
mind.
things, I think one of the theories he tried to land that on was, yo, everybody that doesn't look like me is probably dumber than us. Like, we evolved higher. I think that was one of his endpoints.
Oh, in his 1871 book, The Descent of Man, Darwin depicted Africans as less evolved than white people.
Yeah, yeah, that was the point he ended on, where he was like the
Oh.
evolved version. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you know what, Gregor Mendel, I got you. Gregor Mendel, we don't mess with Darwin anymore. That is crazy. How come I never knew about that?
Yo, you see, they be hiding the truth from y'all.
Yeah, why don't they tell us the truth?
They be hiding the truth. They be like, yo, Darwin was a good guy.
Christopher
sure-
Columbus Day?
I'm sure in 1871, thinking Africans were lower than you was being a good guy. Like, yo, I'm sure that really got along. That's how you boosted your public image.
True.
Look at the pit of fire. What'd you think about the part where the ant turned back into an ant? Did you hear the thing that I was telling you, where he started making ant noises
No.
again?
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it, huh? Yeah, there was comments that people they were talking about how the ant was gaining power from people he ate, and he didn't learn Korean until he ate somebody, which I didn't notice.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool to know because there's no more comments on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. I wish that's the one thing I miss about the comments on Crunchyroll is like people watch the is it a manga? Is that what this is? Or is this
Yes, manhwa is the thing it's based off. It's like
Right.
a manga.
So yeah, people read the manhwa or watched it or whatever. And then normally they would be on the Crunchyroll comments and they would give some insight into some things.
Oh,
But that can't happen anymore. Just because of one.
you gotta go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Because of one bad apple, man.
No. One gay show. Yo, there's thousands of gay shows that were cool. And one
Wait,
gay-
what was the show that did it?
I can't remember. I can't remember which gay one did it. There's so many of them. Who cares? There's so many gay shows. Yo, there's like 2 this season. And
That'd be an interesting deep dive. The show that got rid of all Crunchyroll comments.
the show that ended Crunchyroll comments. Yo, I can't remember if it was a show or a moment in a show. I feel like it wasn't even a show. I feel like it was a moment in a show. Damn, I can't remember anymore. Fuck it. Who cares? I still can't believe that shit.
That was 8 months ago.
8 months ago? Damn. Does it say what happened? What does it say? What is it attributed to? Does it say?
The reasoning was due to a more recent anime being review bombed and the follow-up being largely toxic, but whether this is true or not, they cannot say.
What do they say? What anime do they say?
It sounds like the anime in question was Twilight Out of Focus, and the toxicity seemed to be homophobic in nature.
Yeah, I remember it being homophobic in nature. I remember that being the sticking point. Twilight. I remember that.
Twilight Out of Focus.
It was this
That sounds
show?
like a fire anime name.
Man, this show. I never watched this show. I never watched the show because I read it and I looked at it and I was like, seems like some gay shit. I'm cool. Mao and Heishi pair up for a project. 3 premises drawn. No. Until Riot asked him on date. Oh yeah, it explicitly said it right there. Who cares? I'm gonna say something brave here, champ. I'm gonna say something brave.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a stand. I'm gonna say something a lot of people are scared to say. It's okay to be gay.
Dang.
I know.
Okay.
I know. It's. I'm taking the hard approach here. Pause.
But here's what's not okay.
Tell me what's not
Review
okay.
bombing an anime with homophobic comments in nature.
Now, if you don't like the show, if it's a bad show, review bomb it. But
Review bomb
review bomb it if it's a bad show. Who cares? Now, if you review bombing it just because it's gay, like, come on.
No, you can't say if it's homophobic in nature.
Oh, my fault. If you, my fault. If it's gay in nature and you review bomb it, or if you're gay hating and you review bombing, that's not cool. All right,
Not cool.
it's just not cool. I just don't. And one of my pastimes to do while I'm at work is I'll go on
Yeah.
Twitter and I'll go to like political posts from people that are like more right leaning, and
Yeah.
I'll just try and see like how many people are racist, like how many people eventually just give into racism. Because
Yeah.
sometimes people will be like, they'll argue whatever, they'll argue their points, but they won't like, you know what I'm saying, they won't try.
Explicitly say.
Yeah, yeah, they'll toe the line. They know what to do. They'll toe the line, but they won't. But then eventually, they'll break through and they'll just give in and they'll be like, "Yeah, you know what? I can't stand such and such people." And I'll be
Have
like,
you seen the Sam Sater thing
What's the same?
on Jubilife?
I don't know what that is.
Jubilife is like some. It's actually Jubilife is Jubilee.
I know what Jubilee
Jubilife is a Pokemon. Jubilife is a Pokemon.
That's a
city.
Pokemon city, isn't it? Yeah, I know what Jubilife is, and I know what Jubilee is.
Yeah, he was on Jubilee and he was debating people, and he was like arguing for like DEI, and he's like, the people there were like, DEI is just like you just get government taxes, like the government gets their taxes back or something. It's like a tax write off, and he was like, the government can't get tax write offs. They're the government.
The government
the
gets
guy-
tax write offs is crazy.
Yeah. And
From
then
who?
he's like-
China?
And then the guy was arguing that you're just wrong. Like you can't. Like you're just wrong. It's like what? Like. And then Sam Sater was like, "Yeah, whatever, man. GG's. What month is this?" And then the guy's thing, he's like, "Yeah, it's January." He's like, "Yeah, that's one thing we can agree on." And then the other thing was like, there was another girl. There was a girl that he was debating. And she's like, America is based on white nationalism. Like that is like the theory. And then Sam Sater was like, "No, it's more like a melting pot." And she's like, "No, it should be more like white nationalism. It's what it was based on." And then people did like some research on the girl, and she's just Canadian. She's not even American.
She's Canadian?
She was
Oh
Canadian.
yeah, she's trying to get her shit off. She's trying to corrupt she's trying to corrupt youth.
That's what I'm saying. And the kicker, they removed after she was exposed as being Canadian. They made her change the website to show her like where her origins are, so people can't even find out she's Canadian anymore.
Oh shit!
Trying to do some anti-doxing measures. Nope, you already been doxed. Jeez.
They should put that on the video. They should edit that into the video, so that way people know. I watched that remind me of some show I watched last night while I was at work. It was called, let me see, Adolescence. That's what it's called, and it's a it's a British show, and it follows this kid that killed his classmate, and the reason he killed her is because he kind of got sucked into the manosphere type content, and the girl, the kid's psycho. The girl like
killing someone is crazy, but like, nah, I'm just gonna stop it there. Killing someone is crazy. Having a reason for it, because yeah. Whatever.
What do you mean? No, keep going. Like, what are you saying?
I don't know how to articulate what I was.
Killing someone is crazy, but having a reason for it makes it crazier.
I don't know what I was trying to say.
Because just killing randomly is like scary. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Yeah. I want to put that out there. I think you should, if you gotta kill, please have a good reason. If you got, please don't do that. If you got to, please have a good reason. Jesus, don't just do it. Don't just do it randomly. But the reason that they were trying to like portray was that the little girl, she had her nudes leaked by one of her classmates, and the kid saw it, and then everybody was making fun of her, and the kid came up to her and he was like, "Yo, I know you're going through this tough time. That dude that leaked your nudes, he's an asshole." If you want, like, to make you feel a little better, would you like to go to a date to the county fair? And she said, yo,
What?
I'm not that desperate. Get the fuck out of here. And then started making fun of him on Instagram. When I had
Wait,
this
this is a show, right? This is not real.
it's a TV show, yeah.
Okay.
I started laughing. I thought that was the funniest shit possible. like, yeah, like, yo, to think that you were about to bag her, like, yo, hey, I saw what people are doing. They making fun of, they bullying you. You know, I just want to let you know I'm in your corner, and if you ever want to hang out sometime, like, I'm here for you. And she responds with, "Get the fuck out my face." Yo, I thought that was hilarious. And so yeah, he killed her for that. And the show was about him like coming to terms with why he did it, what he did,
Him
why
coming
he
to
did it.
terms.
Yeah, because that's tough for a 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? It's tough for to catch a body. It's tough for a 13-year-old to catch a body. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come to terms with it. You know what I'm saying? He has to process all that. Because at first,
That is true. That is true.
yeah, because at first
a murderer is also a victim.
yes, not just the murderer's family. Everybody's a
true,
victim
yep.
in this, Chimpak. Everybody's a victim in this. That was another funny part is when the the dad, they were in the interrogation room. So the show starts off with them like kicking down the door, grabbing the kid out the house, taking him to the police station. The dad, they bring the dad in and the lawyer into the interrogation room, and they start interrogating him. And the kid's like, "Man, I don't know. I didn't do nothing. I didn't see nothing. No comment. I don't know what happened last night. No comment." And they're like, "All right." The detective's like, "Okay. That's how you want to play this. All right. We gotta. There's cameras all around the city, right?" The room got quiet. Detective slams a laptop on the table. "Yeah, you know about the cameras, right? You know about CCTV. Yeah, you remember? This is you with your boys, right? This is you with your boys last night walking around the city."
They caught him in 4K.
They got him 4K walking around the city, and he was like, "Yeah, that's us." I would have never admitted to that. I would have never admitted to that right there. That's
another.
cool.
That's another RDT World skit.
I would have never said that. But he was like, "Yeah, that's us." And so they had more images of him wandering around the city. And then they pulled up images of the girl. And they're like, "You know who that is right there? That's Katie. Yeah, that's Katie right there walking. And who's this?" And they go 3 more frames, and it's him.
Damn.
They're like, "Yo, why were you following?"
Fair?
Huh? Say what?
At the school fair.
No, they were just walking through the city. They were just walking through the city. And they're like, "Yo, why were you following Katie last night? What was going on?" He's like, I wasn't following Katie." "Oh, you wasn't? Okay." They skip forward. They're in a parking lot together. And he's screaming at her. "And what's going on here? What's going on here, Jamie? Why are you screaming at Katie like this?" He's silent. He pulls out a knife on the video and stabs her up. They're like, "Jamie, you got anything to say?" He stays completely silent. The lawyer is like, "Yo, can we get some time? Can we get some time?" They go out the room. The lawyer's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds." And he turns to his dad and he's like, "Dad?" And the dad breaks down. He's crying. He's in tears. He's like, "I can't believe this, Jamie." It's like, "I'm not upset that you brutally murdered a girl.
Okay.
I'm upset that you lied to me about it. Like, I asked you 3-4 times, did you do it? And you told me no. Why didn't you tell me that you stabbed a girl 18 times last night, Jamie?"
18.
Why didn't you tell me, yo? I would have helped you. I thought they added that moment in for a little levity. I thought that was pretty funny as well.
Levity.
The dad wasn't upset at the murder. He was disappointed that his son couldn't come to him. was actually a really good TV show. I can't lie.
That's a crazy TV show.
It was really good. It was 4 episodes, limited series, 4 episodes, an hour each. 4 hour watch. It was pretty good.
Okay. Was it better than Solo Leveling this episode?
Let's see. Were those 4 better than the 12 episodes I've seen of Solo Leveling? No. No.
Good.
No, because in this show, they did a thing. Where they what's it called? Single shot. You know what that is?
No.
So it's where there's no cuts like whatsoever. It's just one rolling camera the whole time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what the whole thing was. The
No
whole
Michael
thing was
Bay.
it was all rolling shots. You said that's like Michael Bay. There's cuts in Michael.
No
Bay.
Michael Bay.
Oh no,
No
Michael
Michael
Bay.
Bay.
Oh yeah. Michael Bay's all cuts. He's the cut king.
Like the kid, what's his name? Jamie. Jamie's a cut king.
Yes, much like Jamie, Michael Bay is the cut king. That was a good callback.
And that's gonna be it for the pod, man. I got nothing else to say.
That should be good. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you all in the next one.
Can we play some taps?
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom,
And now-
boom, boom.
And now let's play some Russian roulette.